This screencast is going to show you a little bit about how to navigate my website and get to know our team website a little bit. So the first thing you're going to do is open a new web page, and our team website is www.cmsteam7b.weebly.com. And when you go there, it automatically takes you to our home page, and down at the bottom of that you'll see our welcome letter, all your school supplies, everything that you need for all of the teams. And there's also a link to the parent portal if you need to get there instead of going to the CMS website. This might be an easier place for you to access it. We also will be putting our homework here for the team. We usually do this at the beginning of the week at team time, and teachers who have their homework up for the week post it here at the beginning of the week, and it's just a good place for you to go to see everything instead of going to each individual teacher's website. But what I focus on today is my website. So if you click on Mrs. Culleton, you'll see that there are some drop downs. And these are the different pages that I have for my website right now, and this changes very frequently depending on what we're studying. The first link says This Week in Language Arts. This is a good place for you to go to find out your homework a little bit more specifically. And I like to put my lesson plan on here so that if you are absent, you can see what we did in class that day. So actually, you'll see what we did in class on Monday, the first day of school. These are the procedures. This is what we try to do or get through throughout the day. A lot of times, if we don't get it done, then this might continue a little bit into the following day on Tuesday. And you'll see that you have a nice short week this week because there's no school for you Thursday and Friday. And then also I have our homework here for the week. And this repeats a little bit for the team website page for homework, but it's sometimes a little bit more specific. Then you'll also see that there's a page here for summer reading, and it tells you that I'm going to have a screencast under here, which is the screencast you're going to be watching will be located right here. But it also has your summer reading documents. So if you need something, you need to print another copy, this is the one you're going to want. You can download the file, and there it is. I'm also going to be collecting this part of the assignment, the rubric, to use for grading. Another link, grammar, and I try to organize this a little bit according to how your binder is organized. So if you see something here in grammar and you don't see this, it's probably something that should be in your binder. And this is the first grammar activity that we're going to do, reviewing the 8 parts of speech starting on Wednesday and going into next week. And then here's where you're going to see a screencast of each of the lessons as we go through it in class, so that if you're absent or you can't read your notes for some reason or you want to study, you can go watch that screencast, and you'll see that as the year progresses, you'll build onto this with different lessons. And I try to keep them all on here, so if you forget something later in the year that we talked about earlier, you can always go back and review it. So just very quickly, this is writing. I know last year you talked about smiley face tricks and attention getters. We build on that a little bit in 7th grade, so these are the documents you'll be getting later in the year as we get into writing. Vocabulary, we do word parts of the week. So these are some of the documents that you'll use: the prefixes and suffixes list, a chart that you'll keep track of our word parts, and then the template that we use to study and break down words. Once we get into a lesson, you'll see I'll put a screencast on here that has each of the lessons as we go over them. Poetry, and on the poetry, something that's nice that Weebly allows us to do is upload our notes. So once we start talking about poetry, these are the notes that we're going to go over in class, but I'll keep them on my website as well. That way if you need to study or, again, you lose your notes, they're always here for you. So I hope that this is going to be a useful tool for you, something that you're going to use to help you stay organized and prepare for class.